Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel once again. This is your friend Abhishek, but not a financial advisor. And welcome back to another Cassava Sciences Stock Update video. And at the time of recording this video, Cassava Sciences is sitting at $34. So if we look at the 5-day chart, Cassava Sciences was significantly up. And there is no news, guys, why it was up and why the stock has been, you know, quite volatile, but we should know that such companies will be volatile because these companies are the ones which are, first of all, directly affected by the Fed's decision and what the outcome of the macroeconomic situation is and what the outcome of the CPI numbers are. Yeah. So these are the companies which are directly affected by such news, by such macroeconomic headwinds. But on the other hand, this is one of those companies which is heavily shorted. And as you can see, the short percent on float is sitting at 22.28%. It is incredibly high, guys. It is devastating to see that the short attack has been significantly powerful on this particular company since 2 3 years. Yeah, so this is one of the reasons why this is quite a volatile business. And I have said this and will continue to say this again and again, that please guys, if you are not comfortable holding up such a position in such macroeconomic situation, then please like invest into some other ETF, S&P 500, or Nasdaq 1000, or all world MSCI, all world ETF, or whatever. Yeah, so please be careful, or please invest into businesses like Adobe, Google, Alphabet, Microsoft, Apple, whatever. And I have made a video on that as well, that which are the stocks which I am currently bullish on. And some of these stocks are really undervalued, not all, but some of them are really undervalued. So please, by all means, you can skip this video if you are thinking that I'm pumping up this stock. I'm not at all pumping up this stock. The title of the video is Cassava Sciences Stock Update. So I'm just giving you guys an update, and here I am to just give you guys my unbiased opinion. Okay, so as the first topic which we'll discuss in this video will be Cassava Sciences Stock important updates. So some of the really most important updates regarding Cassava Sciences, and it's quite important for those who are invested into Cassava Sciences or are thinking about investing into Cassava Sciences. So the second topic, which I won't cover in this video because I want to constrict my video up to 8 or 10 minutes, but I think that when I will be talking about some important updates, it will be already above 8 minutes. So these two topics, these two remaining topics, which is how many shares I own and what is my plan regarding Cassava Sciences and regarding my portfolio, I will be covering in the second part of this video. But these two videos will come maybe at a time gap of 2 to 3 days. That's it. But they are one video. Okay. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay guys, so the first important topic which I'm going to cover in this video, like I showed before, is some of the important Cassava Sciences stock updates. And since we are talking about Cassava Sciences stock updates, here we are on the latest investors relations presentation, which was released by Cassava Sciences on Jan 3rd, if I'm not wrong. And here we see that the phase 3 clinical ongoing program has already over 800 patients enrolled into the phase 3 studies of simoflem in Alzheimer's disease dementia, which is quite good, to be honest, because in the beginning the enrollment was quite slow because of all the ongoing shots attack and all these bogus reports which shots have released. But anyways, the other important piece of news which everybody should know if they are invested into Cassava Sciences, and this piece of information was actually used against Cassava Sciences by all the shots in those forums, and they were just blabbering about this because Cassava Sciences, Remy Babia, came out in, I think, second quarter and said that they will be releasing the open label study of over 200 patients results in December, and in December it didn't come out, and therefore the stock plummeted. But like I have said this in my previous video, that I was not really bothered about this short-term negative catalyst, because actually this is good in my opinion, because like we have noticed before, that many times the shots actually used those small printing mistakes in Cassava Sciences, analytical reports, and made a mess out of it. Yeah. And few months ago, we also noticed that there was another company which is also working on Alzheimer's, and they released a report and there was some really strong mistakes in the report. And therefore, I do think, in my opinion, that Cassava Sciences is really taking their time and really focusing on the quality of the report which they are going to release. So I do think that this is not a negative thing, but in fact a positive thing, because we already know those who believe in the results, those who have been in this company and have seen their regular results, they know that these results will be phenomenal. Doesn't matter if it comes out in December or January or February, but of course it won't be in February, because here we also see that they are definitely going to release or expect to release the data in the second half of January 2023. So this is going to be a huge catalyst, guys. This is going to be a huge catalyst. Again, this is again a short-term catalyst, similar to the negative catalyst what we had in December when the result was not out. Again, for me, if the stock price runs up to $100, $150, I don't care, honestly, because for me, this is this is important. This is not a catalyst. I'm not considering this as a catalyst, but rather a really good information which I need to analyze and assess my portfolio position. That's all. Okay, so let's move on. Now, many people have been questioning the integrity of Cassava Sciences, and this is what I just wanted to show you guys, that they have been working since 2008, more than 14 years into this research. Okay, so those who say that, oh my god, Cassava Sciences is a 14-year-old, 15-year-old business and still not profitable, guys, they are developing a novel drug, and this doesn't happen overnight. They are not selling cars, they are not selling softwares, they are developing a life-saving drug. So this takes time, and in fact this gives me more confidence into the business that they have a well backed up research and solutions which they are working on since 14 years. This gives me much more confidence, and I'm really okay with holding this stock for next 2 to 3 years, okay, until and unless something really goes wrong or we see really bad or deterioration in the data from the phase 2 or phase 3 initiative program. Now, the other important update is what we see here. This is quite important to know what has already been completed. So we already have 2021 end of phase 2 meeting with FDA, which was successful. Yeah, and 2 FDA special protocol assessment for phase 3 clinical program. This we already know, which was released in 2021, and then 1 year open label safety study in Alzheimer's patients, which we will get the results in Jan. Now, what is ongoing is the 2 phase 3 studies in Alzheimer's patients, open label extension study for patients who complete a phase 3 study, and then the randomized placebo controlled cognition maintenance study in Alzheimer's patients. And this is going to be huge, okay? This will be the decision maker for Cassava Sciences, to be honest. So, like I said, the data released for the open label study for more than 200 patients will be released in the second half, Jan 2023. Again, guys, this is expected, okay? This again could get a delay, which I don't think, but anything can happen. So please don't be disappointed if there's a delay in the data. Of course, the stock will again get massively hit, but I do think that will be another opportunity, in my opinion. Now, guys, this is one of the most important updates, which is the really highlight of this video. Okay, now the regulatory strategy from the FDA says, first of all, there was a really good successful end of phase 2 meeting with the FDA, which we already saw in 2021. Now, the other important thing is right here. FDA agrees that the completed phase 2 program together with well-defined phase 3 clinical program are sufficient to show evidence of clinical efficacy. Guys, do you really understand what this means? This could mean that we could get an approval even in 2023, this year, because this is the requirement from FDA, and FDA has agreed that even if they don't finish the phase 3 clinical program, which could be in 2024, but even if they just show a completed phase 2 program together with a well-defined phase 3 program, the FDA could give them a green flag. Now, this is amazing, guys. This is super amazing, and this is one of the informations which is quite important for all those who are holding this particular business since 1, 2, 3, 4 years, or even are planning to enter into this particular business. Again, this is a super speculative company. Stay out of it if you cannot digest this volatility and this big, ride. And again, if the FDA says no, this stock will plummet and everybody will lose their money. That's it. So nothing, there is no beating around the bush. It's a yes or a no. That's it. So this is one of the informations which I really wanted to show you guys, that there is a big chance that the FDA decision for Cassava Sciences could be in 2023. So guys, that's it for this video. These were some of the important stock updates, and stay tuned for the second part for Cassava Sciences stock, in which I'll be showing you guys my position in Cassava Sciences and what I will be doing, or what is my plan regarding Cassava Sciences for 2023 and beyond. So stay tuned and see you in the next video. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and ciao.